Welcome back to the Morning Line. It's time for some midweek mail with our man David Gately. Gator, good morning to you. It's probably a false headline off the top because the first thing we're going to do is touch on the Blue Diamond coming up this Saturday, one of 3 Group 1s down there in Melbourne, perhaps one of their pinnacle days of the autumn carnival. A lot to look forward to.
Yeah, good morning to you, mate, and punters. It is one of the great race days, isn't it? And this year's Blue Diamond, wowee, has the depth in it. So, wide open betting race, so there'll be a lot of different opinions.
It certainly is a super strong 2-year-old crop this time around. Let's take a look at this market post-barrier draw. And Coleman, who lobbed up with barrier 7, Ben Millam to ride, is the $4.40. Pretty clear favourite at this stage, albeit a wide open market in terms of your top pick is $4.40 and onwards. Bodyguard $5.50, Lady of Camelot $6. High Octane $6.50 looking to bounce back, and these are $9.50, and then bit of a gap the rest. Stay Focused, Hayasugi and Matisse round them out on the first page at $18 and $19. Gator, still a bit of form to do, I assume, being early on a Wednesday morning, but having known these horses as they come through their respective races to this grand final, which way are you leaning at this stage for the Blue Diamond?
Yeah, look, it looks like a 2-bet strategy to me, Lewis. Look, I've done the race in full. Obviously, acceptances yesterday. Barrier draws gave us a chance to knock that over last night, and I got sick of watching Breaking Bad. So I did the form, and yeah, look, I'm going to back Lady of Camelot and Coleman in a 2-bet sort of strategy. Maybe some Quinellas around those as well, but she just ran time. It was out of this world first up, Lady of Camelot. I haven't seen a 2-year-old nearly break a track record for a long time at Rosehill. And what I loved was her strength through the line. She did the same thing in her trial. I think she'll relish 1,200. I think $6 is a great price. And certainly Coleman, who won every bit as well and was just as strong at the end of 1,000 in the Chairman. So plenty of merit on the clock, both of those gallopers. Plenty of substance to their closing speed, which is a trait that I love. So that's the way I'm looking at the race, but as I say, there'll be a number of other opinions and someone will be right come Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, that's certainly true. Looks a great edition of the Blue Diamond. So Coleman and Lady of Camelot for you, Gator. Let's see what's happening today, and we'll start in Victoria where they're racing at Sandown, and then your best bet comes up in race number 2. We'll take a look at what the tab market is saying. Lost is an even money chance. Lazy Susan, $3.30. Cuban Link, $4, and then the 2 roughies of a small field, Red Dates and Madame de Gaste, $12 and $16 respectively. Focusing on the favourite Lost, it is in the Godolphin Blue. Here it is at Caulfield, running second first up, chased hard, and the winner led throughout, so perhaps had a little bit against it, Gator.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, the winner was, 20-something to 1 and led on the rail. It was race 1, I think, so we didn't know at this stage it was going to be a savage sort of input on rail, hot bias day, did we? And not only that, the leader crawled through the first half of the race and something like 12 lengths below average, and Lost had no hope mathematically. It trialled brilliantly before that and ran the quickest last 600 of the day. Here we are, back a few notches. Even money, I think, is fair enough. I think she's really smart and she's better than the grade she's racing in.
All right, race 2, number 3, Sandown Lost for Godolphin. And Jamie Carr, your best from Sandown today. Let's head to your next best. Comes up a bit later on in the program. It's race number 6. And favourite is here, Bell Inferno at $2.60. Rubology $3.40 with Galano. Am Factor $5 and J-Seal $26. Another smallish field to go around. We're going to take a look at the equal second elect in Galano. Sat last first up here at Sandown. You'll see it back there in the red and white, and was beaten by a pretty smart one, Gator, in Hey Fat Cat, who I think is backing up in a Group 1 futurity this weekend.
Yeah, I read that. I thought Hey Fat Cat was terrific last week. I'm not sure he can beat Mr. Brightside, but look, he can back them up, Robbie. Look, let's focus on this one, Galano, and how good's the scratching epidemic in Victorian racing? Fabulous. Anyway, this horse finished off well restrained from the tail. Time was there. I think they'll pause up closer here. Not a whole lot of opposition left. So, was the value play, but now we'll go with next best.
The next best it is race 6 there at Sandown. That's a look at Victoria. We head to Hawkesbury in New South Wales, a contentious venue. Some either love it or hate it. I guess if your horses are winning, you'll love it, that's for sure. Let's see what your best is in Sydney today. And it comes up in race number 6. It's over the 2,000 metres. Owen County, $2.60 is favourite. What a Dilemma, $4. Buy 9 at $5.50. Matlock and Highness are $7 chances. King Kickow starts the rest as a $10 pop. Owen County, best of the day in Sydney for you, Gator. A last start winner at Gosford in pretty strong fashion. Was a slight drifter on the day, but put that to bed. Won by over 2 lengths in the end. What do you like about it today?
Yeah, I mean, the win was exceptional, I thought. And dominant, covered more ground than the runner-up and raced away from the horse late. Wet or dry doesn't bother this guy. The runner-up came out and won just as well as the winner did there subsequently and beat the third horse clearly. So, look, tough little card today, Hawkesbury, no doubt, but made Owen County the best on the card.
Beauty. Race 6, number 2, Owen County, your best this afternoon. That's a look at your midweek plays. We've got our morning line midweek multi to bring you as well. You can talk us through your selection again, the Godolphin runner in Lost, and also if you've got any comment on Brad Davidson's one that he's thrown in race 3, number 3, Santasia in Sydney, who's had the 3 starts. It's a winner of 1, placed second on other occasions. $4 about them. What do you make of this one, Gator?
Yeah, look, obviously I'm very happy with my top pick because I made it the best. As for Santasia, I'm just looking through my notes here, and why does the page never turn when you want it to the appropriate page here? I've got Santasia on top as well, the filly, and she comes through a good form race at Goulburn last start as well. So see if the great minds can get one home with Santasia as well.
Right, so if you want to find that multi, it's on the website under Sports and today's offers, or on the app under Racing offers, and it doesn't stick around for long. $4 about those two. Gator, go well this afternoon, and can't wait to hear your thoughts on Saturday for a big Group 1 day of racing down there in Melbourne, and some really hot features here in Sydney, including a silver slipper, which can often be a very good lead-in, as the name would suggest, I guess, to a golden slipper in a few weeks' time. It's going to be an action-packed few days. Thanks for joining the Morning Line again.
Yeah, you missed the bunny ears with great minds, but yeah, everything you said there I agree with, so bring on today and Saturday.
Beauty. David Gately joining us there for his midweek selection, and a Blue Diamond tip as well off the top. If you missed that, it was Coleman and Lady of Camelot with a 2-bet play. We're going to take a break here on the Morning Line. Back with more after this.